Attacks against Moscow, the capital of Russia, have increased considerably recently. Attacks with unmanned aerial vehicles and mysterious fires in different regions disturbed the Kremlin. Recently, a fire occurred in a very strategic production facility of Russia. So how did this facility burn? Will the attacks continue? Let's examine the developments together. The fire around the Krasny October steel manufacturing plant in Volgograd scared the Kremlin. Local people took images of the black clouds rising from the region and shared them on social media. The fire in the region also scared the local people. The fire that started in the factory spread over a very large area. It was confirmed by local people that there were many explosions caused by fire. Russian government took measures to prevent the leakage of information about this explosion and fire. The Russian government is following such a path regarding the explosions in Russia, but this is not true. They want to prevent the news and the spread of this information, but they are not succeeding. Do you think it is the right strategy for the Kremlin to try to prevent the spread of news? The burning of Russia's strategically very important production facility and the cessation of production in the factory was heard by the whole world. In this factory, T-14 Armata MBT munitions needed by submarines were produced. The factory became unusable after the fire. Therefore, a major disruption occurred in the production process of T-14 Armata MBT ammunition needs by the Russian naval forces. Military experts claim that the situation will affect the Russian Navy very badly. Russian sources did not make any statement about the cause of the fire. Some local sources claim that Russian separatist groups may have entered the steel manufacturing facility under the guise of workers, and that the fire in question may have been set by these groups. If this allegation is true, we can say that the security deficit in Russia is greater than expected. Russia is facing the most insecure period in the history of the Russian Federation. Do you think the attacks and mysterious fires in Russia will continue? What measures do you think Russia can take on this issue? And with this, another fire took place on Russian territory. A warehouse in Tula region of Russia was reportedly blown up. The warehouse where fires rose, with the big explosion allegedly contained military ammunition. With the fire in the warehouse where Russia stored its ammunition, all ammunition became unusable. There was no statement from Russia on the subject. Russia is entering a more complex situation every day. Do you think that the explosions taking place within the borders of Russia will continue? After the counterattacks of the Ukrainian army, can the increasing fires and sabotage on Russian territory bring down the Russian government?